What's up, guys? Before we get into this episode, we wanted to give a huge shout out to our sponsor,
June the Barber, which he's an ambassador for Monster Energy. He's owner of Susa World Clothing, founder of Clipper Beast, and he's also a content creator. So make sure you guys go check him out.
And he's also an ambassador for Exclusive Element, and all his information will be in the description below. It's either the Sucio way or no way, right? So what? Make sure y'all follow him, and we hope y'all enjoy this episode. Peace.
That's it. Thank you.
Welcome back, guys, to the This and Much More podcast. Guys.
Oh, I heard guy.
Guys.
Just one?
Dang, you interrupted me.
Okay, you start over.
Welcome back, guys, to the This and Much More podcast. I'm Evelyn, and my co-host is
Rollie Vogues.
And our special guest today is
Santos.
Is that like your real name?
My first name is Juan. My middle name is Santos, but I've been going by Santos since I was a kid.
I love that name, honestly. Remember?
Yeah, that's my uncle's name. My mom named me after her brother.
Oh, okay.
That's dope.
And you're close to him?
No, he died before I was born.
Oh.
Yeah. So I never got to meet him.
We had a family member. His name was Santos, too. But he passed away already, too.
Yeah. But, let's make it happy.
I know.
But welcome to the podcast, bro.
Welcome.
It's been a long time coming. We've been trying to get you on, or actually talked about
your
getting
name's been thrown out on this podcast so much.
Constantly.
Yes.
So
Thank
shout
you,
out
thank you,
AB, June. So
Pollo.
Pollo. Big Pollo.
yes,
Yeah.
sir. But yeah, man, my tattoo.
And we have like stickers of your brand like up there, the collab you did with June.
Oh, June.
Yeah.
I brought y'all a whole bunch of stickers as well.
Yeah, so
Oh,
we're
excited.
we're
We
gonna
can
go
put it
ahead
up
and
there.
open that like a little later. But yeah, so
Thank
we're
you,
excited to
thank
see
you, thank you.
what
Yes.
you have in there. Let's take a shot.
Go ahead and cheers.
If only she would take a. Oh, okay. Well, cheers.
If only I would take a shot.
Yeah.
Here. I know. You're pressuring me.
Let's do it.
Okay, guys. We're not going to be bad influences today because he has to drive far.
Yeah.
And if he leaves here and goes drink somewhere else, it ain't on us. Okay?
So-
AB.
It's on AB.
Yeah, it's on AB, man.
So you better...
Let's be responsible tonight.
Yeah.
Where do we start? Because I feel like
How about we start with what's your brand about?
About just working hard, grinding, hustling, to achieve your goals.
So that's where the name came from?
Yeah, so Lavish Livin is basically like the end goal of, working hard, grinding, hustling to achieve your goal.
Like you're living that...
Yeah.
Like that lavish life.
Like I set that goal and I accomplished it.
Oh, you already accomplished it?
on your way.
On the way. Yeah.
That's dope.
It's all about the journey. I feel like people want to see that, so-
Oh yeah, exactly. Sometimes I feel like people get caught up like trying to get to the destination.
That they don't
Yeah.
enjoy the
Yeah,
way.
that they
Okay.
don't enjoy the journey. And I'm enjoying the journey,
That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say because right now you're working a job, right? Like
Yeah, I work
or-
a full-time job. I work 7 days a week.
What?
Yeah. So I work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day, and I still go to college. And then, I still got to go home, be a husband to my wife, be a, father to my daughter, and then the clothing.
Damn.
Wait. So you go to school still?
Yeah, I go to college.
What are you going for?
I'm going for my Associates of Applied Science. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm almost done, but yeah.
Hey, you're on your way. So I'm just
Yeah.
shook right now because you're working 7/12s basically.
Yeah.
And then you're going to school. So you go online or at night?
No, I go at night. Yeah. So I'll get off of work and then I'll go to college till like 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night.
Oh my God.
And then still go home. Yeah.
And then you're like a husband. And
Yeah, and then I stay up till my daughter's ready to go to sleep. Sometimes it's 1 a.m, sometimes
with
it's 12,
some-
sometimes
yeah,
it's
with toddlers, you never know.
Yeah. And then I'm gone most of the day, so
So you
I
wanna
feel
spend
like
time.
when I get home, like I gotta spend time with them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy. Because now I'm just like, all right, where do you find time to even do this stuff? Because
Or
you were
to create
Yeah, because you were telling me off camera you wake up at 3.
Yeah, at 3. So my first alarm clock goes off at 3. Sometimes I let it. Sometimes I snooze it, but I try to be up. 3:30 because I have to drive an hour and a half to work,
Oh my God.
and I drive back and forth every day.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Your life is
yeah.
stressing me out
Yeah.
right now.
What do you, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do?
So I pretty much work in the office. I take care of like time, ordering material, stuff like that.
So it's not like a labor heavy job.
No, not no more. I used to, but when I got transferred out there to where I work, I got a different position.
So it's not as heavy then.
No. I'm in the office.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, well,
that's
that's good. Yeah. I'm over here stressing for you because I'm like, man, he's like out in the heat, and then he's going to school, and then he's doing this. Like, just being a dad and by itself or a mom, I know it's a hard job. Just because paying the attention to your kid and spending the time,
Yeah. I because I seen you post pictures of when you're like in the office and stuff. And sometimes I'm like, man, is he one of those that people go to that one
the trailer stuff?
like the tool?
Yeah, for the tool people. No. Because I was like, man, they're dicks, bro. Like, so it's like, man, I hope he's not like that,
Nah.
I hope he's not like that.
Nah, hey, and one reason that I like posting that I'm in the office is because I want to show people that it's cool to have a 9 to 5 and still chase your dream.
Yeah, because honestly, I'm like, bro, I despise working, bro. But I mean,
it's because it's labor.
Yeah, but you gotta do it. You know what I mean? It's like
somebody gotta do it.
Yeah. So regardless, I mean,
don't worry, guys. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate that. Yeah, that somebody got to do it. That it's y'all.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, I get it. It's like I feel like I'm accepting it more now that it's like, you know what, it's just like everybody's got a job and shit. Like now I know even there's people that I think like, damn, they don't work, like they just work on their craft, but they're low key about their actual job. So there's people who have jobs that I thought they didn't have jobs.
So basically making Santos very relatable to like a lot of the viewers, maybe people that are having like you have 712s, that's what they're called, right?
Yeah.
So imagine it's not even a regular 9 to 5 and you still have your brand.
Yes.
How often do you drop?
Man, I try to drop constantly. Well, I try to drop maybe 2 times a month, maybe. I try because I mean,
sure it's once.
Yeah, for sure it's once. I try to do 2 because I have so much on my plate, so sometimes it's hard to drop.
And what's the process? You're like a one team person?
So I have a graphic designer, EC Martinez. He helps me out with a lot of the graphic work. Besides that, man, I order the shirts. Me and my wife, we fold, tag, and bag. I'll package the shirts and then she'll take them to the post office to ship them out. Or, I'll come and leave them to AB and AB will post them for sale at the store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have a question about because I think about my brand, and sometimes I want to ask like other brands, but like, do you think that obviously your brand is successful, right? Like it does good, does very well.
Yeah.
But do you think you can live off your brand right now?
Right now, no.
Not comfortably.
Yeah, not comfortably. Yeah.
Yeah, but do you ever think? Because I think to myself like, damn, like, how many drops is it gonna take for me to do, or how successful does my brand have to be, or how many units or pieces do I have to sell for me to be able to take that small amount of profit and like live off of that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I mean, hopefully one day. I mean, that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
The goal is to one day be able to live off of your brand.
Yeah, because a lot of the money you have to reinvest. Into the brand. So it's like
me, like 100%. Everything that I make goes right back in. Yeah, everything.
So you don't keep anything?
Nah, I reinvest everything. I mean, because you got to think about it. I got to pay the graphic designer. I got to pay, production, marketing.
So right now you're just more of like building the name.
Yeah.
How long have you been having your brand for?
Since 2016. Been 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you started yours in 2015?
Yeah. Yeah, it's because I don't push it like that, bro. I mean, I try, but then I decide to start all this other shit, so I'm just like not giving it.
Yeah.
Because that's the only thing you have, right? Like the brand, or do you do other?
Just the brand.
Just the brand.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about starting something else?
Man, every once in a while, like I'll be scrolling on Instagram or like TikTok and
what's something that you're like, damn.
Man, the rugs. Whenever like the rug thing was cool, I was like, man, that looks easy. But I was like, nah, I don't want to give that a try.
Yeah.
You definitely need space for that.
Yeah.
He converted half our garage
Into a little rug studio.
into a little rug studio.
But yeah, but I don't do that shit no more. Like, no more. Not
a lot of
as
work.
much. I'm still gonna do it, but like
Personal
controlled.
stuff.
Yeah, controlled. But I was trying to take like a bunch of commissions and shit, and that's what takes your time away, you know.
Oh yeah.
So, but so how often do you, or how far ahead in time, like, do you plan for drops?
Oh man. So man, whenever we go into designing, man, we design like 6 shirts at a time.
Oh really?
Because I'm so busy, we'll knock out 6 right away. That way, you know, if I get way too busy and I can't focus on it, I still have those 6 ready to go. And like I was telling you, like those 2 shirts, man, I've had them for like a week already. And pretty much like by the time people see it, man, I've already had it for, you know, a week, 2 weeks, months before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So the 6, let's say like it's the 6 designs, right? Are all those dropping at the same time, or is
No. They're spaced out.
Okay.
Yeah, they're spaced out.
Do you work by like let's say like a collection? Like, would you do like, you know how like my last drop was like this one, and then it was like very like Texas desert.
Well, those 2 shirts, it was supposed to be 3. I was gonna do a Texas collection, and at the very end, I only did those 2 because I was like, when I ordered those 2, I was still working on the 3rd one, so I just went ahead and ordered those 2, and I need to order the 3rd one.
So did you have to invest a lot at the beginning?
Yeah,
because what, like you didn't take pre-orders?
No, I've never took pre-orders.
So you always have on hand.
Yeah, everything's been out of pocket.
So then for sure you've invested a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Have you lost también?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like everybody takes a loss.
Oh
every
yeah,
once
for
in
sure.
a while. Yeah.
Dang, it's tough. Like,
no, yeah, it's definitely tough, and then especially like, you know, when you're trying to create, you know, a brand. Like in Brazoria County, where I'm from, like I was the only one with a brand in 2016.
And now there's like,
and now I don't even think there's that many,
Over
or
there.
any. Yeah, over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's different though.
Yeah,
right?
it's different. Yeah, I think like when COVID came and like everybody got a Cricut machine and like the heat press, I feel like everybody felt like, oh, I can make a brand too, you know?
Yeah. I know. I saw that.
But yeah, because I feel like when I started Superior, I didn't have a lot of people to go off of. I didn't have like a lot of brands that I could like relate to, see how they work, what do they do.
Yeah.
I was so like one of my people that I'm inspired by is Joshua Vides, right? So he's like in LA, and he had a brand back in the day called Classic, and so I would look at his brand as the brand for me to like see how it works.
Who
like,
inspired you?
Yeah, and then I remember him posting like, this stuff is like 6 months ago or a year ago. I'm planning for all this, and I'm just like, damn, I got to do it that long, you know? But
Roland's like, I don't even know what I'm doing in 2 months.
yeah.
No, yeah. I mean, I'm the same way, but like I said, since I'm so busy, we do it like that. You know, we just go in and make 6. It's very rare where we like, hey, I need something done like right now. I think like the collabs and stuff like the collabs, I think that's the only thing that is like, hey, let's do it right now.
And how does that even work? Like the collabs, like, do you come up with the designs, or do y'all go half and half on everything?
I think it just depends. I know like with when I did the collab with AB, we were going back and forth. The collab with June as well, you know, I shot it to him, and I mean, he approved it right away. Same with, I did a collab with the Slum Boys in the same way. Like I shot it to them, and they, you know, gave me the thumbs up. Yeah.
And then the inventory stuff, or how does that work?
I mean, every shirt, we pretty much bought all the inventory.
Half and half.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you basically pay for it up front, and then they send you half.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because you don't do pre-order, so I'm assuming everything.
Yeah, everything's always out
So
of
did you
pocket.
start using the Cricut when you started your brand?
No. Every shirt that I've done has been screen printed.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
I do have a
Cricut?
Cricut machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heat press. Yeah.
How do you say it?
Cricut?
Cricut?
That Cricut machine, right?
I say
Because it is cricket.
it is. I always say
There's
Cricut.
a little cricket and everything.
I know. I always say Cricut.
Oh no, yeah.
I feel like people say it both ways.
Yeah, people say it both ways.
Yeah, and then I was like, because you know the first thing whenever we started the brand, because it was me and her at first, right? But then I just took over, And dude, I invested like it was like $700, $800
Yeah.
into hats, bro.
Into
hats?
Yeah, these hats. Right, I still fucking wear them, bro. Because I only have 2 hats left from this. And they're green, the green logo.
Since 2015.
2015, yeah.
I remember he's like, oh, they have this deal. And I'm just like, let's do it. Like,
yeah, and then I was like, and then I bought like, I don't know how many hats it was.
Shit tons of hats.
That was the first thing, bro. And I was like, I thought it was going to sell. I thought people were going to like it and shit. I even did a little Astros, that one right there. Did a little Astros version and shit. Okay. And yeah, this is the first logo. And I'm just like stuck with the hats, but.
I mean, most of them sold over the years.
Over the years, yeah.
It happens.
No,
but if only I would have like known like, okay, like I didn't know like, okay, what's the market looking like? What are people buying?
We didn't even know pre-orders were a thing.
Me neither. I didn't know pre-orders was a thing until like TikTok.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I've always...
Damn, TikTok's recent.
Yeah. Like, man, for my very first shirt, like, I've always thought it was... I always thought people bought everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know pre-orders was a thing.
So you've never bought a shirt that was a pre-order?
No. Never. Everything I've ever bought has always been...
Like, it gets shipped right away.
Yeah.
Dang. So we started doing pre-orders just because we didn't want to have to, like, invest. But a lot of people don't like that.
Yeah, because...
It takes longer.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have like your turnaround times can always change because it's not on you. Like you have the people screen printing, the people shipping your shirts.
And then sometimes there's like, people are already kind of like used to Amazon and shit. And then Amazon has overnight shipping and one day.
Man, Amazon's been tripping lately.
For real?
For you?
Yeah, for me at least, yeah. I've ordered a couple things and I pay for Prime, so I would expect it in 2 days. Nah, I haven't got it in weeks. Yeah.
You gotta check that order.
Yeah. Nah, well, man, I made my wife be a Karen and, you know. we got that money back.
I can do that by myself. If my order is not here in 2 days, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
And then she gets it and she returns it right away. Bro, she like returns half the shit she buys.
Because I'm like, I don't need it no more. Like, or they got here late. By the time I needed it,
the Bean Boozled, those came in and she's like, hey, I don't need this and I can't return it. Like, what do I do?
That's the candy, right?
Yeah. You want to try one?
Nah.
Why? Try it.
Nah, I just drank. I can't eat and drink at the same time.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Are you lying?
Yeah, you're capping, right?
No, I'm being for real. I can't eat and drink at the same time. I'll try one later on towards the end.
Okay. Because he said he saw the Entre Nos episode.
Oh, yeah.
But that's the candy. But see, I ordered them and they were supposed to get here on time for when we recorded that episode. But then they pushed it back. So then by the time I got them, I didn't need them no more. So I was going to return them. But this says this item's not eligible. And I'm just like, fuck. Now I have extra candies that taste like shit. And I'm not going to eat it.
Oh, half of them.
Well, half of them, yeah. So.
But yeah. Fucking, I was going to ask you too, whenever it comes down to marketing, like what all do you do for the marketing side of the thing?
Just pretty like the flyer work, photo shoots, advertisement ads and stuff like that.
But you book your photo shoots?
Yeah, I book them with Ugo. Shout out Ugo.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh damn, yeah. He does your stuff. Oh yeah, y'all were on a ferry too, right?
Yeah, it was a ferry. Yeah, in Galveston.
Bro, he's hard, bro. He's the perfect person to take pictures.
Yeah. I've been.
Shout out.
Yeah, cause man, I think it was like back in 2018, 2019.
Yeah,
I want to say I was looking for a photographer. And, man, I'm so far from Houston. Like, back home, there's no photographers, you know? And I was looking, and I came across his page. And I didn't know that he knew A.B. and Boyle. So whenever A.B. and Boyle were opening up in Alameda Mall for the first time, he was there at their grand opening. Yeah. And I was like, is that you? He's like, yeah. I said, man, I want a photo shoot. Yeah. And that's how we linked up.
Damn, that's crazy.
So he's pretty much taken every picture.
For your brand?
Yeah, for my brand. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And
bro.
how do you know A.B. and Pollo?
Man, I met A.B. and Pollo because back in 2017. Yeah, 2017. So let me back up. In 2014, I used to resell shoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to resell shoes. And So I was reselling shoes like 2014, 2015, and a little bit of 2016. And in 2016, the person I was buying my shoes from, they were going to close the store that they worked at. So I was like, damn, I got to find another shoe plug, because, you know, I was already selling shoes to people. So everybody was already used to like, hey, you get in the shoes this weekend, you get in the shoes this weekend. So I had to try to find a new source. And I was just scrolling through Instagram, and I came across the Double Up shop, which was what Exclusive Elements was before. Yeah. And I think they had posted like a pair of Yeezys maybe. And I was like, hey, y'all have these? Nah, we just sold them. He's like, but just follow the page and we'll post like the stuff that we get. And I was like, all right, cool. And I followed, and then like a couple weeks later, they posted like another pair of Yeezys. And I think like a size 6, I bought them for my wife. And Pollo was like, yeah, pull up to my house. And I pulled up to his house and I bought them. And then I just kept buying shoes, meeting. And that's when I met AB. I met AB at a Pearland Expo. I bought some shoes from AB from a Pearland Expo. Yeah.
But they weren't together yet.
Right? Yeah. I think they've always been together. Yeah.
Because I think they were doing like their own thing at first, right?
Well, no. I mean,
I think they've always
worked together.
Yeah, they've always
you're
worked
right.
together.
The one that had a full time was Pollo.
Yeah.
And AB was over there lying to the people, doing selling shoes instead. Should have been fired.
Yeah. Yeah, and then, you know, then they opened up Exclusive Elements in Pasadena. Yeah. And then Boyo was like, hey, I want to buy a shirt. And I was like, all right, cool. And I went all the way over there, and I took him the shirt, and we just been cool ever since.
I'm curious. How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
Don't do that to me. I don't know. I think you're maybe... Wait, are you closer to AB's age or not?
Nah, AB's old.
No. Okay, good. Because I think you're like maybe 31.
No, I'm 27.
What?
Yeah. I'm 27.
Oh my God. No
Damn,
way.
Bro, she called you 30, bro.
Yeah, I know. Dang.
The only reason I said 31 is because he's about to be 31.
Sheesh.
Wait,
Don't put that on me.
You're 27?
Yeah, 27.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's cool,
I'm
bro.
not gonna,
Shit,
you got a good head on your shoulders.
Yeah. I feel like everything's like very well thought out, well planned out for the brand. As far as like looking at your like schedule and stuff and what you have going on in your life right now, like it's pretty like.
And
crazy.
for the age that you started your brand, how old were you? Like
I was like 19, 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
it's
19,
like
20.
Yeah. So I'm just like, damn, like he was young when he started his brand.
Yeah.
And then to invest all that money, like from
like
the beginning.
Man, every dollar. Yeah, every dollar.
So did you have like your wife? Were you with your wife at the time?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, so you weren't like risking, you were just more investing the money, right?
Yeah. But I mean, even when we got together, I was still like investing all of it.
And she was okay with that?
Oh yeah, man. She's been supportive, you know, since day one. Yeah.
That's dope. Shout out to your wife.
Oh yeah, shout out her.
And to your baby.
Yeah.
And then, so you've always lived in Freeport?
I mean, I've always moved around Brazoria County, but for the most part, yeah.
But you come to Houston a lot.
Oh yeah, I'm in Houston. Well, I come to Houston as much as I can, because whenever I can, you know, because I'm always busy. I'm always either working or college or, you know.
Is that hard? Like, because I feel like you're really tapped into Houston. So being far, I feel like can it get hard? Like where you like you feel like you're like fuck out of the.
You feel like you use your social media.
Yeah. No, I mean in the very beginning, like I felt like I was like out, you know, because it is far. You know, it's an hour and a half. But just over the years, I just felt like the drive just got easier and easier and easier. So I just felt like it's way easier just to, you know.
It's like you're used to it. Yeah.
And you haven't thought about moving to Houston?
I did. Like, man, a couple years ago, I was like, well, I bought a house in Freeport. But before I bought the house, I was telling AB, like, man, I need to move out here. And AB too, he's like, man, move out here. But, you know, all my family's over there. So, yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
Dang.
I bought a house, like, man, it's like 2 minutes from my mom's house. Yeah.
So it's like close. Yeah,
it's super.
I mean,
Shit,
it's
my
normal.
mom wants us to live like in their.
Because they have 2 acres.
Oh,
so they're
we'll
like,
split it down the middle. She's like, I promise I won't go to your house all the time. And I'm like,
she's like, I'm like, I'll put a fence down the middle of this lot. Like, no worries.
But Man, well, real quick, it's because this thing's about to go off. So
Okay.
let's just go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
We'll be back, guys. How do you not know las tres mentiras de Valle Hermoso?
I thought it was dos. The Valle,
Your
oh,
mom's,
yeah, yeah.
Your mom's
the
from
Valle
there.
de Hermoso.
Yeah, pero Ciudad Valle Hermoso.
Yeah, the Ciudad part, I never.
Yeah, I
I
don't
never,
use it.
We don't say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were gonna say something. No, you were gonna say something right now, off camera. You're like,
Was I?
man, yeah, but then you're like, man, let me clap.
Yeah, oh, sorry.
Oh, I forgot.
He said I
forgot.
lost train of thought. So your family's from Valle Hermoso.
Yeah, my dad's side.
Your
yeah.
dad's side.
Yeah, my dad's side.
And your mom?
From Florida.
What?
Yeah.
So your mom's born here?
No, my mom was born in Florida. My mom and everybody on my mom's side was born. I was born in Florida.
Oh, so you're not even from Texas?
No, I'm not from Texas. But I've been in Texas my whole life, though.
I'm trying to see if your tattoos have anything that say I'm from Texas.
I actually have a Texas tattoo.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, so
yeah.
how were you when you moved here?
As soon as I was born.
Oh, as soon
You
as
don't
were
claim
born?
Florida.
No.
Dang, make that a clip.
Everybody in Florida.
He's coming for y'all.
Shout out Florida, though.
But you don't claim it. It's okay, though. It's all right.
I mean, I just been in Texas my whole life. You
No,
know?
yeah, that
I feel
makes
like,
sense.
I mean, I've gone to Florida, but like to Disney World or like Universal Studios.
You
know.
been?
Yeah. I just went in for Christmas. I went to Disney World.
Oh, how was it?
Oh, it was amazing. It
I
was
wanna
expensive,
go.
but it was amazing.
I want to go. We just went to Universal in California.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, Universal in California, and I want to go to Disney World so bad.
Y'all never been?
No.
Oh man,
Bro, yeah, Universal Studios was the
first
first
time.
time like I ever witnessed anything like that. So
Yeah.
I was
Disney.
like, damn.
man, yeah, it's a lot of walking.
Yeah.
You definitely gonna need a couple days there,
Bro, I took a wagon. Like, we bought a wagon and it was like, oh, it's a good idea. So he doesn't have to walk. Bro, I was dragging that shit everywhere, bro. Fuck. I was like, fuck this fucking wagon, you know?
Yeah,
But,
seriously.
but I mean, I guess.
So between Universal and Disney,
Oh, Disney.
Disney, 100%.
real?
Yeah, Disney.
Because it has
'cause-
multiple parks, right?
And it's more for kids, no?
Yeah, Disney's more for kids. I feel
Okay.
like Universal is more for like
But
kind of
you-
like grown ups.
yeah.
Well, it does have
Mm.
two parts. I don't. Does the one in California have two parts? I know the one in Florida has two parts.
No,
it has
we-
like a movie part where it's like things like shows are like 4D, and then it has like a ride part.
And the California?
I haven't been to California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in Florida.
No, California,
Florida.
we saw everything pretty much, no?
Well, it's Universal's only one park.
Oh, yeah, in Florida it's two.
in California.
Oh, okay.
And in Florida, I think it's two. Because
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
two.
water park.
Oh, yeah, and
Yeah,
the water
the
park.
water park, yeah. So we definitely want to go over there. And so do you go to Mexico or no?
Man, I haven't been in so long. I probably haven't been since I was like 12.
So how are you like half Salvadorian or your
No, I
cousin?
didn't say I was half Salvadoran. My cousins.
So you don't claim it's Salvador?
No. Well, I'm not half Salvadorian. My cousin is. My cousin Freddie, man. Shout out Freddie.
Oh,
Yeah,
shout out Freddie,
yeah,
half
shout out Freddie.
Salvadorian.
Well, maybe that's why you don't know how to, like,
What? He's
Pro-
not Salvadorian.
properly eat, like, tamales.
Nah,
Because you don't go to Mexico like that.
He does. Huh?
He
Oh,
doesn't
because you don't go to Mexico.
Yeah, so. That's
Man,
like
I learned that from Mexico.
What?
That's probably like a Florida thing.
It's the Florida in him. Guys, our special guest today eats tamales with ketchup. What is that? Y'all comment on the thing.
Terry with the hands up emojis.
I know.
I mean, but have y'all tried it though?
I'm not. No.
No,
it
I
doesn't-
mean, man, you can't knock it till you try it, man. You gotta try it.
Nah.
Nah, just kidding.
I don't know, bro. How?
You know what? I just feel like tamales are so good, but how are you gonna just add like ketchup? Like it's sweet in a way.
You don't eat it with like salsa.
Oh, no, I do. You know, I
So do you prefer ketchup or salsa?
yeah, ketchup. Yeah, ketchup.
Oh my god, that's so weird.
No, and then he actually posted like.
Yeah, no, I mean, I only posted
it.
it because I was like, man, I want them to see
Oh,
it.
and I fucking saw that
Yeah.
shit. Nah.
Because Terry
Okay,
always tells us to.
you put a poll, right?
Yeah, I put a poll.
Okay, what did the
Oh,
poll
yeah,
say?
he
The
told
poll
me.
was like, I put y'all eat tamales with ketchup. I think on top it said hell yeah, and then the bottom was like, nah,
I don't
I
have
have no
taste-
taste buds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who won?
The hell yeah.
What?
Nah, you're
Yeah,
lying.
yeah.
There's no way.
Hey, there's a lot of people that low key eat tamales with ketchup. They just,
Don't wanna
for social
be-
They're all
media, be
from
like,
Brazoria
hey,
County.
There was some Houston people in there. I ain't gonna name nobody. but-
Terry and all his accounts.
Yeah.
Seriously. So wait, what's your favorite like food? When you come to Houston, what's something that you're like, man, I want to eat that to make it worth the drive?
P.F. Chang's.
I've never been.
You never been?
We've never been.
But I know it's like a Houston staple.
Yeah, P.F. Chang's.
What kind of food do they have?
Chinese food.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
pero como like the buffet?
No.
Like,
yeah, you
like
gotta order.
pho and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is it pho or pho?
It's pho.
Pho?
No, it's pho.
Pho?
Yeah,
Yeah,
pho.
it's pho.
Pho? Oh. Mm.
Yeah.
Like, see that? I don't think I like either.
No.
But she's never had that. Though.
Yes.
Have you ever
Oh,
ate
you have?
ramen?
I tried it. Huh?
Have you ate
I've never
ramen?
had ramen. No.
Yes, you have.
I have?
Maruchan.
Oh, la maruchan.
But yeah,
But
but
obviously,
obviously that's like.
You can't compare that to the
But
one that everybody posts.
but that's what it is.
Yeah, it's kind of
No,
what
yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
Yeah, but
Like pieces of meat, egg. People add, different stuff in
Yeah.
there.
So you like Chinese food?
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
So what do you prefer, Chinese or Mexican food?
Sheesh. Nah, Mexican food. Yeah,
Mexican?
food, yeah.
Have you tried quesadilla tacos?
Yeah.
Don't those go hard?
The res. The birria de res.
The birria,
Yeah.
la
Birria
birria
de
de
res.
res. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, they're good, right? They're like my favorite.
Yeah.
And she's always craving them, bro. I'm just
But I'd still rather eat tamales with ketchup.
Okay, let's kind of like drop that.
What?
Nah, I'm just.
He owes us the tamales, but you can keep the ketchup part. Who do you get your tamales from?
Man, normally, I like the way my grandma makes tamales. But, at work, a lot of people get them from Delias, which is like a place in the valley.
Oh,
They sell
okay.
nothing but tamales.
Huh, that's pretty cool. And they bring them all the way over there?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to keep touching on the subject, but who else in your family eats it with ketchup?
Man, my sister, my brother.
Were they born in Florida too?
Nah, they were born here. They were born here. But I had to put everybody on, It was like, dang.
So it
like-
was the Florida in you then?
No. I just, man, and it's crazy because I don't even remember how I started eating it like that. But, the first time I did,
You
I was
probably
like,
confused it with salsa.
Yeah, you're
Nah.
like, oh,
Pobrecito, like.
nah.
it was all accidental.
Nah, I remember on one Christmas I was eating it like that, and my grandpa was like, "Y este que trae?" Because I was eating it with ketchup,
Yeah.
He's like, "Man, y este que trae?"
Yeah.
Literally, you were just una Navidad ahí sentado.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Dame ketchup con los tamales. Like,
Yeah.
how or
I
what?
mean, you know what? That's gonna start with Milo with the pizza, cause I give him ¿cómo se llama? The
Marinara
sauce with his pizza,
Yeah.
so he can eat it with the crust, but I
He
call
calls
it pizza sauce, right? And then he wanted ketchup. We didn't have marinara, so he's like, oh, it's right there, and I'm like,
Man, so my cousin, like I used to stay with him when I was little. Like I'd stay the night and stuff. Man, he would cook like Hot Pockets and stuff, and put ketchup on Hot Pockets, ketchup on pizza.
damn, what the heck?
Yeah.
Nah, but yeah, so he ate it with ketchup one time, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah, at
what
my
are you
mom's.
doing?
At
Do
my
y'all
mom's.
not like
Embarrassing
ketchup,
me,
bro?
bro.
Oh, I love ketchup.
There you go.
I love the Mexican katsup.
Yeah, so you know that
Shit.
there's a difference, right, between the ketchup from Mexico and the one from here?
Is it really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called katsup.
Maybe you should
Which
try
is-
it with, since you like tamales with ketchup, maybe you should try it with the Mexican ketchup.
The Mexican one, it's more liquidy and it's sweeter.
Oh,
And
but
it's
it tastes
sweeter. Yeah.
Bro,
But I only like the Mexican, the katsup. You guys, it's katsup, not ketchup. Katsup.
because they'll
With-
give you ketchup if you ask for ketchup over there.
Yeah, but if you ask for katsup, it's like their ketchup.
okay,
I like the katsup with the Mexican hot dogs, which have like the cebolla and the tomate and some, what's the salsa called? I know my mouth is getting watery. I'm getting kind
The
of hungry.
habanero sauce
Yeah.
and bacon.
Well, I don't
Right.
like bacon like that. But yeah.
About to
so-
go. Shit, I was about to text my parents and tell them to bring some.
I
shit.
know.
Hey, do y'all go to Mexico often?
Yeah, we do.
We have a toy
at
drive.
least- at
Yeah, I've
least
seen that. I
yeah.
followed the Instagram. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
At least once a year.
I definitely want to be a part of that.
Oh,
for sure,
thank
for sure.
you.
Yeah.
Actually, the event that he was telling you about that day, I'm thinking about putting a box of so people can start
Just pull
donating
up with
because I start getting my donations in October,
Oh, okay.
and man, honestly, it's hard. I know I've said it before with people that like watch the episode, like other episodes, but we have to take these. It's literally like we're smuggling the toys into Mexico, which is crazy, you know? And so we have to do it like way in advance. So we do go to Mexico. We do it. We do our toy drive after Christmas, which is in January.
Oh,
Como el tiempo del
Los Reyes Magos.
Los Reyes Magos.
Yeah.
So we do it the weekend after that because in Mexico, I mean, they celebrate it too, you know, and I know that they get stuff. So we're basically the last people taking the toys over there.
Oh, okay.
For the kiddos. So we go then. Sometimes we go in March because they have like a fiesta. But this is the first year in a long time that we didn't go in March.
Yeah.
No, I want to go back. I want to go back for sure.
But to Valle Hermoso?
Yeah.
Okay, so we drive by there, but we don't stay in Valle. We stay in Santa Polonia.
Yeah, but then sometimes like we'll go to Santa Polonia, and then if my mom needs like medicine or she needs to go buy some stuff, then we have to drive over there.
Like my dentist is in Valle.
Yeah, and that's when we spend time there, when we have to go.
Yeah, or we want to go eat, buy all our candies, like Milo's birthdays. Literally, all his birthday candy is from Mexico.
Bro, we used to. I don't know if you ever saw when we would have Mercado Milo. So we started a small like candy business.
Mm-hmm.
And we named it after our son, Mercado Milo. And I even did like a whole little logo with his face, cartoon, and all this shit. And pretty much what we would do is like literally we drive to Mexico just to go buy candy, maybe eat, and come right back.
Yeah.
And then we'd set up all the candy, put boxes together, people would buy them.
But we would do more like a lot of stops. Like we would make it like a road trip.
Oh,
you know, so we would stop. I'm trying to find a picture of when we were doing it so I can show you because it was pretty cool. Like
yeah, it was a way for us to like just go over there, you know.
Yeah, because we would go a lot.
Yeah, but other than that shit, I mean, we go for the toy drive. That's like the main, and then March. But sometimes my mom's like, oh, let's do Thanksgiving over there, but I mean, we're like, we got to split family, so it's like, nah, I'm not gonna go over there and not go to. She's not gonna go to her family.
Yeah,
you know, so.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't find it. But yeah, we had Mercado Milo, which that was one of the businesses that was supposed to be like we were supposed to grow. We were supposed to create our own tamarindo candy. We were supposed to bring like the cobijas like from back in the day.
Oh yeah, I still have one of those.
Yeah, we were like,
it has a horse on it.
Oh, okay. So we wanted to bring that, make it like an actual mercado.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Shit, I don't know. Maybe it could become something else. Maybe not just like candy. But
this was like a 2019 thing that we had going on for like a good 6 months. But then the drive, I mean.
Yeah, as far as like 6 hours.
Yeah, it's like six, 7.
6, 7. Yeah.
It's not
8.
No.
Oh.
Like 6, 7. But yeah, you should definitely go back, bro.
No, I definitely want to go back.
I feel like
when you go, let us know. Maybe we'll go around the same time.
Oh yeah.
And then
because I mean, I want to take my wife and my daughter. You know, that way they could see how it is over there.
Yeah. Well, you know, they have fiestas like in October. That'd be like the perfect time for you to take your wife and your daughter. Because I think they do fiestas in Octubre and then they do fiestas in Marzo. And that means like they bring like the whole like the carnival and the food, stuff like that.
Yeah,
like it's like their fiestas from over there, but literally it's like a big party. Sometimes they bring músicos and you're just there dancing and stuff like that.
Hey, when you go, they don't tell you to like cover up your tattoos and stuff? No.
It's not as crazy as people make it seem.
Yeah.
You want me to tell you a crazy experience that happened to me when I was over there? I have 2 in Valle, right? So basically, the first time that I went, it was one of my first times going to Mexico. And I was always so scared because I'm like, man, if I go, me van a querer robar. Like, yo estaba traumatized. I would have nightmares. I'm not even kidding you, right, babe?
Yeah.
So then we were in Valle Hermoso in the shopping area. Mm-hmm. And we ended up having to randomly get up and go. Like, we had to leave. And I was just like, okay, I guess. Like, we were still shopping, but I guess we got to go. And they ended up telling me until I got back to Houston that they were following us, los guys. But that was, like, a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
And then the second time, we were at Valle's right here. You drive 20 minutes, and that's where his dad is from, and that's where we stay. And we drove another 20 minutes to go to another little place. We were at this little neighborhood. All the lights shut down. Like, se apagaron. Mind you, they don't have, like, street lights. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then...
I didn't go?
No, that was the time I went by myself with Milo.
Yeah.
And then basically, so we ended up having to go home, and we're like, man, I hope that there's the AC, you know, because if the lights go, the AC goes, and it's fucking hot. So then we get home, and the lights were on. But the reason they were turning them off era porque los narcs estaban pasando. Or like the bad guys.
Yeah.
They were crossing like the street that we were like where we were at. And then in Valle, they ended up putting posters that there was peace now. So they did all of that. They shut off all the lights. And in my head, I'm just like, how do they have like the power to do that? You know? But if you don't mess with them, I don't think they mess with you. So
Yeah.
but you shouldn't be scared about the tattoos.
Nah,
just don't go in a nice truck.
No. It's because I was telling my grandparents, like, I want to go back. But my grandma was like, no, pues si vas a ir, vas a tener que ir en un chaquete, pantalones. And I was just like, man, hell no, I ain't going over there.
Yeah, nah.
Especially like in the summertime.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think it's that
I wouldn't
crazy.
take like your
Yeah,
for sure not that, but I would just go with like the t-shirt and just, I mean, you know,
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
more normal now, like, so.
For sure.
And then, you know, they're fixing it a lot.
Yeah, I haven't been in so long.
No, yeah. Valle, they're
I wonder how you're
fixing
gonna whenever you do go back. I wonder how much of it has changed, like in your
For you.
perspective. You know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I see pictures like the ones that my grandma posts.
Yeah.
But, I mean, physically, I haven't, seen it.
What's y'all's last name?
Acevedo.
I'm pretty sure like somehow like y'all might know, your family might know.
Whenever he
Probably.
posted and that he was invited most, I was like, man, what the hell? Yeah.
No,
'Cause-
honestly, for me, it's like I see people and I'm like, I guess they're from where you're from. Because
Yeah, or I always get like responses and they're like, "Oh shit, I'm from there too." And
Yeah. That was crazy because I was like, man, like most people that you meet or that I meet, they're like from Chihuahua or just somewhere else. And then whenever you were like, oh, invited most, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And then
crazy.
like we were just remember we're at Raising Cane's, and then there was a truck that said Santa Polonia, right?
yeah.
Which is, bro, it's a small town. And then
Santa Polonia is literally like this neighborhood.
yeah, and
Oh,
it's Santa Polonia, Tamaulipas, and I'm like, who is that shit? Like, I wonder if I know who that is. Like, it's so crazy.
So, I'm Salvadorian, right? So I have like no relation to Mexico. And then, so I had a student, because I work at a school, and I had a student go and ask her parents, like, who were my family members, but they didn't know because I'm not from there. So they're like, oh, está casada con, real quick, está casada con Rolando Morales, el hijo de Rolando Morales, which is his name too. So it was just like, it was so crazy.
Yeah, we know who they are or whatever. You
Yeah,
know,
but they didn't know who my family was because pues I'm not from there or whatever.
yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. But I mean, I like it, bro. It's cool.
Nah, yeah, I definitely want to go
I'm
back.
excited for you.
yeah.
But for sure, if you do go, the best time would be fall time or like even October or March. Literally, the weather is not bad at all, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like summer, forget it.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Y luego there's like a lot of the mosquitoes.
mm-hmm.
Oh, they're horrible, right?
Yeah, but I feel like that's when people. I would see like old ladies with the garra, and they're just like go like that. You ever seen that?
Yeah. I got an eye infection.
From the flies or...
No, it was from the dirt. It was from whenever they were doing like the carreras.
Oh, yeah. And they do like the 4x4s over there.
Mm-hmm.
So they get like their, I guess, ATV versions of like Jeeps and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then they're racing. Like, it's fun. Definitely worth for you to go over there.
Yeah, definitely.
Sorry, we just went into like a whole
You
Mexico.
know, we're just talking about Mexico and shit. Like the
He's
whole
like,
time.
I want to go, and we just keep talking about it.
I'm finna go after this.
Well, I mean, you're used to driving a lot,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's not even,
Yeah, man. But let's kind of like get back to the brand and stuff, and just talk about like whenever you would start, did you? Because what blanks do you use right now?
Now I use LA Apparel.
LA Apparel.
Yeah. But before, I was using All Style 1301.
1301s.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like whenever I started, I was doing All Style 1701.
Oh, okay.
Because they were like the premium shirt, and then I realized like 1301 is pretty dope, But I feel like I've tried all the blanks, dude.
Man,
like
well, my very first shirt, like, because I really didn't know.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I used Gildan
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it was cheaper.
No, yeah.
It was,
Gildan is a
super cheap.
It was
like-
super cheap. And I remember I went to the Summer 16, the Drake and
Oh, yeah,
Future
yeah.
concert. And I bought one of his shirts, and it still had the
tag.
the All Style tag in there.
Ah.
And that's why I started using All Style. Yeah, because I liked the way it fit, and I was like, oh, I'm going to just start using this one. And I
Yeah.
just been using it ever since. But I recently switched to LA.
Oh, LA is the best. I mean,
It's
Shaka wear is
expensive.
good too, but LA is expensive.
Have you ever used Shaka wear?
I think the Sucio collab, that one was on Shaka.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was folding up some shirts that were Shaka wear right now.
Shaka.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, I like LA though. Like the first time I put it on, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta.
There's just no way. There's just no way. Like,
I was just like, damn. I hope
with the pricing though.
Yes.
Yeah. But I feel like they make so many that I feel like maybe the price will come down a little bit in the future.
But like, do you buy them and then get them printed, or is it like the price included the shirt and the print?
No, I buy them. I have a wholesale. Like,
okay.
So I just buy them wholesale.
You don't have a wholesale account?
Nah.
So you just
get one.
so the
I mean, well,
printers just take care of everything.
Yeah.
Yes, because sometimes it's better, you know, porque
Yeah.
You know,
well, it's only better if you don't have the time. Because I'm pretty sure, like, if you're buying it from the printing guy, te está cobrando más.
No, actually, it's a little
unless
bit cheaper.
You got the shirt.
Yeah. Like cheaper than Harwin.
Oh yeah, Harwin is
Harwin is expensive.
Yeah.
So you would go to Harwin before, like
for your all-star shirts?
No. I've always, like, whenever I order a shirt, I would always order the shirt too. Like, I've never bought a shirt and took it to get printed. Like, they always taking care of everything. But I would go to Harwin to like feel the material, like try to look for different things.
Where would you go, Aviva?
No, I can't name. What's the name of that place? AB took me there.
It's so crazy to me to talk to a guy that knows about Harwin.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even know Harwin was a thing.
Until AB took you?
No. My wife would go there to buy vinyl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she told me, hey, this street, they have everything.
They do.
A bunch of wholesale shit.
Yeah, a bunch of wholesale stuff. And then we went, and then, I was like, damn, they do got a lot of stuff. And then AB was like, oh, man, I go to this one place. And he took me there. I can't remember the name of it. It's like on a corner.
Nah, you're good. It's not like I'm going to know anyways.
Yeah, forgot.
Yeah, because it's crazy. Because remember we bought something for Milo, the motorcycle? Was it?
Oh, yeah.
Remember? And then we bought it off of Amazon. And then, like, the return thing, it said that it was from Harwin. Remember?
Yeah.
So we're like, damn, this shit's from Harwin. Like, we could buy it cheaper at Harwin, but they're just selling it online for more, you know? Yeah. I was like, damn. There was a whole thing with that, right?
Yeah, so then we canceled we did the refund. They gave us the money back, but we ended up keeping the motorcycle because they wouldn't take it back. So
I don't remember how that happened, but I remember down.
It was weird. It was a weird return, but we got the money back.
Oh,
we went to Harwin to go return.
Yeah.
We went to go to Harwin to go return it. They wouldn't take it because it was fucking weird.
Yeah, you have to do it through Amazon.
Yeah, and then we're like, all right, fuck it. So Amazon gave us the money back, so we ended up keeping it, and I ended up raffling it.
Win-win.
Yeah. And then he got another one, right? Like a better one or whatever.
And that's the one we ended up keeping.
Yeah, that's the one he has.
So.
Dang, already?
Yeah.
Dang. Sorry, we took most of the time talking about Mexico, but let's go on a quick break. We'll be back, guys.
Yes, sir.
What's up, guys? We hope y'all are enjoying the episode so far.
And we just want to jump in and give a thanks again to our sponsor, June the Barber, which he's a content creator and ambassador for Monster Energy Exclusive Elements, owner of Suso World Clothing, and founder of Clipper Beast.
Yes.
So once again, much love to June the Barber for sponsoring the episode.
Thank you. And don't forget, his information will be in the description below. Make sure y'all follow him. And remember, the sucio way or no way. And we hope y'all wrap up this episode and give us a thumbs up, like, follow, and subscribe, guys.
Yeah, so back to the episode.
Enjoy it. And we are back. So we were talking about his family. He's an engaged man. And he's thinking about getting married pretty soon, we're hoping. Right? No pressure.
Yeah. Hopefully by the end of the year.
Oh, that's cool.
You said this on the podcast. We didn't make you say anything. So
I said hopefully. For sure.
So what's been one of your favorite drops for your brand? Like that's the one that you're like, damn.
Man, probably this one. It was
I like that color.
For the Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, okay. I had that Mexican OT model it.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you about that too, about like, cause you get your brand into the hands of a lot of people.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So how do you go about that? You just hit them up, or you just
Either hit them up or hit up somebody close to them, or like a lot of times it's like people that know people that know people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then like, how did the Mexican OT happen?
Man, I actually met that Mexican OT like in 2019 because he's from Brazoria County.
Yeah.
And I was at a show with Castro Escobar. You know Castro Escobar? Yeah, shout out Castro. So he invited me to a show where I think they were opening up for like Kurt Cobain's maybe, and Dice Soho was there, and like every like local show that Castro had, he would invite me like, hey, come backstage, and then he would like introduce me like, hey, this is my boy Santos, like, he has a clothing brand, and he'd be like, hey, get him some shirts, and it was one of those things, he invited me to that show, and we watched that Mexican OT perform, and then when he got off stage, like they knew each other.
Yeah.
So he kind of like introduced us like, hey, this is my boy Santos. Hey, this is my boy, Mexican OT. But it was real brief. Like, hey, what's up? And, we just kept it pushing. And my boy EC Martinez, he kept telling me like, hey, man, you get him some shirts, man. Get him some shirts. But every time that I tried, like he was busy or I was busy. And, man, it just, time wasn't right, And then, man, right when I came back from Disney World in December, I hit up my boy Drody, man, shout out Drody. I hit him up because he's always with that Mexican OT, and I hit him up. I was like, hey, man, like, you think it's cool if I, give you and OT some shirts? And he was like, yeah, that's cool. And, man, like, they're rappers, so they're, like, on rapper time, and they would hit me up, like, randomly, like, at 1 in the afternoon, like, hey, what's up, man? What are you doing? We're at the studio. Pull up. I said, man, I'm at work, I can't, like,
and that's regular shit.
Yeah, like, man, I can't go. And he's like, all right, it's cool. And then, like, he would hit me up again, like, hey, what's up? And I'm just like, man, like one of these moments is going to be that moment, like, and
you didn't feel pressured?
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I know that happens to me a lot, and I feel that pressure. Like, I'm just like, fuck, I gotta
okay,
happen,
yeah. So there was one time where he hit me up and he's like, hey, what's up, man? We in the studio. And I was like, damn, this is like the second time he's told me. Like, I was like, man, fuck, I gotta leave work. So I left work, and like I live an hour and a half away, so I had to go all the way home. And as soon as I got home, he's like, hey, we left. And I was like, dang. And I was like, yeah, all right, cool. And then he hit me up a third time, like, hey, what's up, man? Where you at? And luckily, I was on my way to college. I had just happened to stop by my house because I left my book there. And I was like, man, I'm at home. And he was like, hey, well, we in the studio, pull up. And I was like, bet, I'll be right there. So I grabbed everything I had, and I went right over there. And
you skipped class.
And I skipped class. I stayed there, and we just chopped it up,
Yeah.
It was just one of those moments, like, man, like, it was just like a now or never moment. And we chopped it up, and, yeah.
Shit, well, we might. Shit, I'm gonna try to get him on here, bro. Like this,
nah, for sure.
Because right now, like, he's up, dude.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
He's fucking up. Like,
yeah,
he's
I went to two of his concerts. I went to the one in Corpus and then the one in Austin that he had. And man, his shows are crazy.
For real?
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
Shout out Mexican OT.
Oh, man, shout out Mexican OT.
But yeah, so it's like, who else have you gotten like you're close to?
Mexican OT. What do you mean?
Yeah, like rappers or artists or people who have influence, like who's worn your stuff.
The Mexican OT, Castro Escobar, Bo Bundy, that boy T. That night I gave shirts to Kurt Cobain's. I've given shirts to Paul Wall. I'm trying to think who else.
That's a lot, like,
Yeah, that's already, like,
for your brand, like.
Yeah. So then, and all these people, like, you, they've been like similar situations where they like, or it's just like you just happen to have the stuff on you.
That boy T, shout out that boy T. Ugo actually put that into play for me. Yeah, I was like, hey, you think you can ask him? And he's like, yeah, I asked him. And he's like, hey, he said, yeah. And I was like, oh, cool. So I haven't met that boy T yet. I actually gave the shirts to Ugo, and Ugo went and did the photo shoot. Stuff. Yeah.
Oh, so they took his pictures with your shirt?
Yeah. He modeled one shirt. Yeah. And then with the Bo Bundy, I hit him up. I was like, hey, what's up, bro? Like, hey, how much would you charge me to, model the shirt, Because I mean, I never want to ask anybody anything for free. Yeah. I always want to be like, hey, how much? You know. Because I just feel like if you ask somebody like, hey, would you order my shirt? You know, they're just gonna read that. You know. So I asked him, like, hey, well, how much? And then he was like, well, let me see the shirt first. You know. And it was the Slump Boys collab tee. So I sent it to him, and he was like, oh man, like if it's for Caesar and Slump, like no charge, like I'll do it. So we drove all the way to the north side to a gas station, and we did the photo shoot. Then afterwards we went to go eat tacos and stuff.
Damn, that's
Yeah. But Bunny's cool, man. He's naturally funny. Like yeah.
That's dope.
Damn.
Yeah, I missed him one time. I was at the studio with Dai Soho, and he had just did a song with him or some shit. Yeah, they dropped a song, and it was with somebody else.
Is it like the video? They're like in
like Dai Soho's in a taco truck or something. Yeah. I think they had just recorded that, and then he left, and then I showed up to the studio.
Oh,
so I had just like missed him or whatever. But yeah, I never met him. So, but that's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to like experience it, right?
Oh yeah.
Like that. This is your brand. Like you're the face of this, and then you're just creating all these connections through your brand, which a lot of people don't take advantage of or don't do that. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, and that's why, like, man, I like buying. I like having shirts on me because I mean you never know who you're gonna run into. Like whenever I ran into Paul Wall, I was at Ace Wonder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was at Ace Wonder, and he just happened to be there, and I was like, hey Paul, like you think it's cool if I give you some shirts? And he was like, yeah, hell yeah, come on. And we took a picture, and he took the shirt. I mean, I don't know if he ever wore it, but I mean,
man, I need to do that.
Yeah.
I need to fucking carry a backpack full of fucking.
Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say, do you carry like all your sizes?
Well, I mean, I don't have the time to do it anymore, but back then, like in 2019, I would, with a backpack full of shirts. Like I even went out to California to go vendor. And, man, I went to Fairfax with a backpack full of shirts. And I was like, man, I'm going to just anybody I see, I'm going to just pass out these shirts.
What do you mean by that, though? Like vendor?
I went out there to go sell shirts.
Oh, really? Just
for like a market or?
Oh, like a pop-up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, my boy Ray V, shout out Ray V, he invited me out there. He took me out there to Burbank, California. They had invited him because he's a tattoo artist. So they invited him out there. And he was like, hey, you want to go out there and sell some shirts? And I was like, man, I ain't never did it before. He was like, now's your chance. And so I took the chance, flew out there to California. And that was my very first time, like, popping up, like, and selling shirts. Yeah.
Okay. Was it a good turnout?
Man, I feel like the location they put me in was, like...
too hidden?
Yeah, too hidden, But, like... Man, like, I just couldn't stay, like, still. We were sitting there, and I was just like, man, ain't nobody turning the corner. I was like, man, I took it upon myself. I was like, man, I'm going to go walk. No. I went walking, and, I seen the other clothing brands, and I was like, hey, man, I got a clothing brand, too. I'm from Texas. We came out here to vendor, and I bought a shirt, and they came over here and bought a shirt from me, and...
So you build connections like
that?
Yeah.
And then people from California, they still follow me, too.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So...
I think they actually bought this shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I sent a few shirts out to California. Yeah, shout out Cali.
Shout out Cali, man.
I know.
Shout out Cali.
Amazing weather.
Yeah,
the weather's fucking crazy. So, whenever, I was gonna say something, but then whenever you're like so,
Yeah.
Se me fue la onda. Fuck. What were you gonna say?
Whenever I forgot to. That's why I was like, go ahead, because I said so, and then you're like, oh.
No, because I was thinking about. I was gonna ask you if you do pop-ups here.
Man, I normally don't. Like the only times I've done pop-ups is just like for the collabs.
Okay.
Oh no,
okay.
I'm lying. I did pop up twice. I popped up for June. He did Dia de los Sucios.
Yeah.
And then with AB we did Hype Beast.
Okay.
Which is like a shoe show. And I popped up and I vended there as well.
And how was that? Like, because I know, like, when people... I mean, I guess we're used to, like, seeing, like, the vintage pop-ups and vendors and stuff. But I never really have talked to anybody to see what the turnout is for a brand.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, it's a little bit different. I think it's a little bit different for me because, I'm not from here, So I feel like a lot of times, like, I think it's gonna take a while for me to do it a lot more often, for people to be like, oh, okay, let me stop by and see what he got.
What?
You know?
I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like you're pretty big here. Like
I
I feel like I hear your name a lot.
Well, you're for sure you're connected with like the right people.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
like,
for
so,
sure.
So
For
they
sure, for
they
sure.
fucking help a lot.
Oh
bro,
yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for AB and Pollo, EC Martinez, and
yeah, for sure. So I mean, we can touch on that too, like the how do you say consignment?
Oh, consignment.
Consignment?
Yeah, consignment.
How did that happen with
Exclusive elements.
Yeah. Because you post when you get a check, so it's
Oh
like,
yeah,
it's
I
pretty
always
dope, you know?
Pollo actually hit me up. I had dropped a shirt and Pollo was like, "Hey man, I want one," and I was like, "All right, cool. Like I'll bring it to you." This is when they were in Pasadena, like when they had first opened in Pasadena, and I was like, "All right." And I was already like, "Man, I want to put my shirts in the store."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I think that's every brand owner's
yeah.
thing is like, I wanted my shirts in the store, so I took some with me. I think I took like 10 shirts with me. So I went and I, sold Pollo the shirt, and I was looking around the store and I was like trying to build up the courage to like ask him like, "Hey, you think it's cool if I put some shirts in?"
Like, don't you think the shirts would look good in that corner?
Yeah.
You're out there like
He's-
making them like
Yeah. Do you really like the shirt, Pollo? Nah. But yeah, like, I just kept like, man, I gotta ask him. So then I was just like, "Hey man, you think it's cool if I put some shirts here?" And then he was like, "Yeah, man, the next time you're over here, just bring some." I said, "Shit, I got them in the car. I brought them with me, And he was like, "Shit, go get them." And yeah, man, I went and I still have my very first check that I got from Exclusive Items. I never cashed it. I have it hanging in my office.
Damn,
Yeah,
that's
that's
dope.
dope.
Yeah. It's a reminder,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
If you
sure.
don't mind me asking, you do not have to share. But what's like been your biggest check? You don't have to say if you don't want to.
Yeah, I don't want to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good though. It's
Yeah.
good though.
It's a good
Yeah,
check?
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Dang,
That's hard.
that's
Yeah,
dope.
And do you focus a lot on like, as far as designs, what's your mentality? Because my mentality for my brand is like, I don't want to make it too Houston, too Texas, because I don't want to limit myself.
Yeah.
So what's your take on that?
Man, in the early days, I was like that too. I was like, nah, I don't want to do nothing like that for the same reason, I was like, oh, I don't want to get put into a box and stuff like that. So, but speaking with AB and Pollo was like, man, you gotta make Houston stuff. You gotta make Texas stuff. Like, we're here in Houston. We're in Texas, so you
gotta sell your people
Yeah,
first.
yeah. Like, you gotta lay that foundation here. So, which is why now lately I've been dropping like Texas stuff.
Yeah, I need to do the
like
same
that.
shit. Yeah.
And talking about what you're dropping, what did you bring us?
Oh, I brought
shit.
y'all some goodies.
I'm
some
so
goodies.
excited.
There's 2 shirts that are unreleased.
So can we show those or not yet?
Oh yeah. I mean, hopefully,
Well, by the time this
hopefully
is-
hopefully by the time it drops, they're out.
Yeah. So hopefully
Right.
y'all buy some.
Yeah.
So first one we got, let me see.
Here, you can
I don't
open
want
it
to tear it open, bro,
Yeah, it took me a long
now.
time.
A little
Put it in the
ASMR
bag.
for y'all.
Put it in the bag. All right, so all these do come like with stickers, right? Like
Yeah,
their
now
own,
they
like,
do. Yeah,
that's dope.
That's
So we got Lavish Morimos.
No, it says Lavish Somos, Lavish Morimos.
Oh, Lavish Somos, Lavish Morimos.
Yeah, and it says
Oh,
made
Oh,
in
lavish
Texas.
somos. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Lavish we are, lavish we die.
There you
Oh,
go.
we're lavish. Okay. That's hard,
I
bro.
like
I
it.
like this. The
me
color
see.
on this is so dope, bro.
That is dope.
Yeah, there's like the old Astro colors. I don't know if you noticed that, like in the screw, they're like the
Oh, okay,
like
okay,
the
okay.
brick
Yeah,
red and
yeah.
like the yellow, and then the baby blue is like Oilers colors and stuff like that.
That's fucking dope, dude. And it's on a good ass blank too.
Oh yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Here, I open this one too.
for
Alright.
sure.
And Evelyn's got one.
LA Apparel.
LA Apparel,
Like
baby.
this.
Need
And
a
the
sponsor.
sticker.
Need a sponsor, LA.
Right?
Yeah. It's
From
Texas with love.
from Texas with love, man. This is a dope design too.
This is a dope design.
Shout
Oh,
out
that's the
EC
design.
Martinez.
Oh, that's so crazy, bro. Super hard, bro. I like this.
Are these all your logos?
Yeah. Or I mean, they're just just different.
Designs.
Yeah, just different stuff. Yeah.
That's dope. And then what else we got? We got this one too.
Oh yeah, that
Oh.
one I actually had to go get it because I didn't have your size.
Aw.
at my house, so I had to stop by Exclusive Elements to get
Aw,
that.
thank you so much.
I forgot to take the tag off.
I
from
noticed the
Exclusive
tag.
Elements.
I know. Shout out Exclusive.
Shout out
Yeah,
Exclusive.
hey,
Shout
out
Sponsor
AB.
us.
Shout out AB. Shout out Pollo.
Vida Lavish.
Yeah, that's the yacht club. That's the one where we did on the ferry.
So how do you
okay,
feel?
okay.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So how do you feel if you see like people like girls that crop shirts that are from your brand? Do you care or not?
Nah, I don't care. My wife does that.
Do it, right?
Me?
Because you're probably gonna do it.
Well, no, I like medium on
Yeah,
LA.
yeah.
Hoodie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's
that hoodie's actually for her because I didn't have any more.
It's all right.
He don't wear hoodies. I
but-
wear hoodies anyways.
Wintertime, I got you. I got you in the wintertime.
Yeah, I wear the hoodies. I wear the crew necks like all the time.
Those were the unreleased, right?
Yeah, those two.
The first.
yeah,
two
yeah, yeah. The
Damn,
first
they're
two.
dope.
Yeah.
And then we got.
Dang, it's
Oh,
like
you got
Christmas. I know.
yeah,
Oh my
yeah, I brought pretty much
god.
everything.
Bro.
I think those are
These
yours.
are the
Yeah,
unreleased.
yeah.
Thank you.
You got more stickers.
Yeah, I just brought like a whole bunch of stickers.
You know what's funny?
You're
That
gonna
my
go right
son,
there, bro.
when we have doubles like these, he grabs one and puts it on his door. So he has June stickers on the door too, right?
Yeah, he does. And man, real quick, bro, I want to say a long time ago you did send me some shirts.
I did.
Right?
I did.
And I've always had them, but they were mediums, right? And I was like, man, I don't fit in these, right?
Wait,
But
is it the?
it's the ones that
Oh,
you
I have them.
Yeah, she wears them. Bro, honestly, I would always tell her, I'm like, man, I never like posted these. I never like did anything with them, and I felt so bad, bro. So I have it every time people give me stuff, I have it off to the side because I want to end up doing like a
collage or something.
Yeah, something with them,
yeah.
you know. So
Well, maybe mainly now that he has more time to create for himself.
and create content,
Yeah,
Yeah,
and create
yeah,
content. Yeah.
So, but I want to thank you, bro. I want to thank you for that
sure,
because
sure.
you didn't have to do that shit.
Yeah.
Like, especially back then, I felt like I wasn't doing like the podcast. I didn't,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
I want to
just
thank
showed
you
a
too
lot.
because I can have the shirts now.
Oh,
my God, this
That one
one's-
I only had for him. Yeah. That was
What
it.
size is it? Large or
Large.
extra? Oh, well,
Nah,
we can
large.
share it.
Yeah,
Oh.
large. Yeah. Nah,
Man,
that's
do you
hard.
still have these in stock or no?
No.
This is
no.
Mexican colors, baby.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was saying so I can give
No,
them for your
well,
mom.
Actually,
Oh,
I didn't.
wow.
I didn't have these at all. Like, so what happened was I had got an order from Canada, and a guy from Canada actually ordered that shirt off my website, but it wasn't supposed to be on my website.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be sold out, and it just so happened to, one shirt happened to be available on the website, and he bought it. And I didn't want to refund him. So
Yeah.
I was like, man, I gotta order one. But I couldn't order just one. I had to order 3. So I ordered his, and then I ordered 2 extra ones.
And this was one.
And that was one. And the one I'm wearing is the other one.
Oh my god. Honestly, I really like this one.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Okay, and then we got more stickers, and then we got a Lavish Livin.
That's on All Style.
This all style.
Yeah, that's All Style. Yeah.
But All Style is still good though.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah,
All
yeah.
Style.
I love All Style too.
No, the reason I was asking about the crop tops, the shirts, because I do crop some of my shirts. Like June gave me a shirt, and he's like, but man, it was like a similar color. It was the Buenos Dias one.
Oh yeah.
Ah, man, I love that shirt. But he's like, I only had it, I think he's like in a large, but I still brought it for you. Me dijo, right? And I was like, oh, no worry. Man, I cropped that shit because it was so long, right?
Which one?
The Buenos Dias shirt. So I ended up cropping it, but I always like giving them the raw cut because I have the little pizza cutter thingy.
Okay.
And
Shout out.
I like those stickers.
Okay, we got this one.
But you know what though? Now we started doing fit videos, so
There you
definitely
Yeah,
will
so
be
we wanna-
posting.
yeah.
Yeah.
go. There you go.
But we are gonna catch up, guys. If y'all have given us shirts, I honestly, Roland does have them
That
stacked
one's
up.
for her.
Oh damn! I was like, that is
There you go.
hard.
I
there you go.
know.
I mean, you got one that she
And that-
wants,
yeah,
and
no,
she got
yeah.
one that,
That one
that
is
is-
hard.
Yeah, so Texas screwed up my life.
Hell yeah.
Damn, that's.
I
dope.
actually wore that to Disney World.
Yeah.
When we were in Disney World, and everybody was like, "Why did Texas screw up your life? You know what happened? What happened? What happened in Texas?" And I had to explain to them, like, no, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hard, man. We really appreciate you, bro.
Yes,
like, this
honestly,
This is
for
dope.
us a lot. I love the stickers though.
I appreciate it.
Which ones? Oh, actually, let me pick my favorite.
Nah, those two over there, the unreleased are like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
I honestly,
hard.
like, I think my favorite sticker is probably, I don't know. I think I like this one.
Yeah, that's dope.
I mean, it's gonna go on our thing. We actually need to put a new one because.
Yeah, I'm already
That's
running out
like-
of space.
I know.
I don't want to be putting the shit over others, you know,
So-
which I've already done. But shout out everybody. But shout out you right now, bro.
Oh
This,
yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Crazy,
Shout out
bro.
Lavish Livin.
And you put in a lot of work, dude. Like,
Yeah, I'm trying.
yeah.
And it's not going unnoticed, you know.
Oh, no,
Because
no.
literally for us having our podcast and your name has been brought up a lot, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And but I want to say it's from other guests too. Do you know other guests on here?
Herb, shout out Herb.
Yeah, shout out her, man.
June.
And then the exclusive elements.
Exclusive elements, of course.
You know 93 too?
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say.
Miguel.
Yes.
Yeah, shout out
Yeah.
Miguel.
Actually, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
But I didn't
Oh,
want to say.
he opened up a few shirts on his TikTok, right?
Yeah, on TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And he's
yeah.
doing good.
Yeah, he's doing good on
Yeah,
TikTok
yeah,
too.
he's
Shout out
doing-
Miguel.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. Other than that, like we gotta tap you in with a bunch of people, dude. Like,
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Well,
those-
Yeah.
you know, for the event, by the time this drops,
it's in 2 weeks.
2
from
weeks,
now.
yeah. So yeah, guys, we'll be posting information regarding the event coming up. But if hopefully, did he give you the date?
No.
No, not yet. Well, I'll let you know. Oh,
Yeah.
we can say it right
Yeah,
now,
we can
right?
say it already. October 14th.
October 14th.
Yeah, October 14th, we're having a 100th episode like celebration. We're inviting people out to
As a thank you to our guests
yeah,
that
which
helped.
you're part of the 100.
Now you're
bro,
part
so,
of the
you know.
100. So y'all helped us reach the 100 episodes. And, you know, we just wanted to throw like a small event for y'all as a thank you and to celebrate the podcast. So hopefully you're able to make it. And
Oh, yeah,
if-
yeah. What day is that? Like a
It's on a
Saturday?
Saturday.
A
Oh,
Saturday. And it'll
Yeah,
be, I want to say
6 to 10?
6 to 10.
Oh, okay, okay.
So it's
Yeah,
like in
so-
the evening.
And it's right there at June's
And
spot.
maybe,
So.
Yeah.
maybe it's an open bar. We're still trying to see. We're trying to see, you know, maybe we'll see what we can get done, get sponsored or whatever.
Yeah.
So hopefully you can make it. And
Oh,
if,
yeah. We definitely.
if y'all are watching and y'all want to actually get to meet him, that'll be like the great opportunity to like meet.
Yeah, I think
Definitely.
pop-ups
The great
are like
Santos.
the best time for people to like meet and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
you know what's crazy? We've always talked about like earlier like episodes. I would tell her, I'm like, man, what if we throw like a get together at the house and we invite people who we've had over, you know? But now it's gonna be like the big 100. So it's like it's kind of the same thing, but now we're a well-established podcast.
Yeah, because I
honestly, you
think
know
your
what I mean?
podcast is number 80.
It's 90.
Oh yeah, you're 90.
Sheesh.
You're 90.
90.
So.
So
That's dope, man.
I
So
know.
I was telling Rollie earlier, like I remember watching one of y'all's first podcasts, and y'all are like sitting
the
at the little,
couches?
the
Yeah.
little table.
yeah, it was one of these couches.
Yeah, y'all done
Yeah.
came a long way, man.
I know. Now we
Congratulations,
have like the
congratulations.
table.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you. We
yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
it. It's the same thing with your brand. How you said like people like to
People like watching the like
the
you progress.
Yeah,
the progression,
Yeah,
the
'cause-
journey.
yeah.
You know,
Because
so-
now, like, you know how people start their brand, you know how people are like, oh, I'm gonna start my brand or whatever. They go straight for the LA apparel, and which is cool. Like, they're starting off good. Like, I
Good.
feel like we started off like from the ground up.
Yeah,
like,
trying to
Trying
to
different
find,
blanks
No,
and
but
shit,
if you think about it, it's like the OG brands are the brands that were the trial and error brands.
Oh, yeah,
you
for
know.
sure.
However,
Yeah.
go ahead. What were you
No,
gonna
I was like, man, we done went through a lot of trial
Yeah.
and error.
say? Yeah,
you know?
and then a lot of investing too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I also think that if you didn't go through a trial and error, you won't appreciate your brand
Oh,
as
yeah,
much.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
That's true.
Because
Yeah.
I feel like if you
It's
didn't,
like your baby, you know?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
well, it was my baby. I just gave it to him because it was too much.
Sure.
It is too much. It is
It's
too
like
much.
I'm raising my own kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mom left.
Child support.
Hey, I
Sounds
named named that baby. Give me
Yeah.
the credit.
Okay, yeah, you did.
But you know what? When we had the brand, I wasn't too much into streetwear.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, nah, this is not me. And I would tell him like, oh, look at this. He's like, nah, that's corny. So I'm just like, man, it's more your brand than mine. Just keep it.
Yeah.
But legally, it's still mine too. So wait, do you have yours?
Oh yeah, LLC. Yeah.
You have your LLC?
Oh, yeah, for
Why
sure.
you need to get your wholesale thing.
Yeah.
It's super
I mean,
easy.
but I mean, if there's no need for it,
Huh?
if there's no need for it,
Man.
No, but his wife can buy vinyl with it
That's
and
true.
not pay taxes on it.
Yeah. I was looking on LA apparel. Like, you have to like fill out a whole little form, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
You
it's
gotta
not.
put, like your
easy.
website, your
Yeah.
Instagram name, and stuff
It's nothing.
like that.
It's nothing crazy. It's yeah. You just fill out like I see your business name and all this shit, and then you gotta send. You get a little permit paper.
Yeah, with the little Texas flag.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
sales and tax.
Yeah,
yeah.
And then you just send that in, and then they take.
Well,
it's
you
a-
have that?
Yeah,
Oh, that's it.
yeah. I have everything.
Oh, well,
Oh.
then you're good. You just need to go, like, when you go to Harwin, you need to show them a picture of that.
Oh, okay.
And
And
they'll
then
be-
they won't charge you taxes.
Yeah.
And if you apply to, like, LA, you can buy the wholesale at
Yeah,
wholesale
because
price.
I think if you go on there without wholesale, it's like $25 for
A
a shirt or
shirt.
something
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
blink.
yeah.
Pero sale like $10.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
buy...
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so, but other than that, bro, we really appreciate you coming on.
No, for sure, for sure.
Again, everybody, stay tuned. Make sure you guys